and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nessa Jane, and today I wanted to create for you a very bold Valentine's Day look using the ColourPop Laura Lee quad. And so why I wanted to use this quad here is because for me, Valentine's Day isn't all about the romance with my boyfriend or anything. And to be completely honest with you, we are the most boring people when it comes to Valentine's Day. And we just normally like to stay in and watch a movie, and we cook each other dinner and just kind of take a day and, you know, shut everybody out and hang out with each other. So, you know, people interpret Valentine's Day a completely different way, but I also interpret it as a time to give love to my dogs. Like, my dogs are my babies, they are my children, and so I also take that day to really take care of them, to pamper them, to give them treats, and to love them to death, because that's what they deserve. So for me, it's not all about just romance with my boyfriend. It is about my family and the family that I have. So that is why I wanted to use this collab here, because all of the proceeds for this quad actually goes to a no-kill shelter in LA. And you know, I'm a huge animal lover, and I just wanted to promote that. Valentine's Day is all about love, and I just wanted to promote the love that day. So if you are new to my channel, I do greatly appreciate you being here. If you end up liking this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and so be sure to hit that bell for notifications of all of my future videos. So, without further ado, let's get on into how to create this gorgeous look. Okay everyone, so we are going to get started in on this look. I already have one eye done, so that way you can kind of see what the finished product looks like, and it just makes it easier to go through the steps with you guys. So the first shade that we are going to jump into with the Laura Lee and ColourPop quad is the shade Glitz, and it's this really beautiful, like, light brown pinky tone, and I'm going to be hopping in with a Luxie 205 blending brush, and we're just going to place that all over the lid. We are going to use this as our transition shade, and we are going to apply this into our crease and move it upwards and windshield wiper motions. Alright, the next shade that we are going to grab is this shade called Shiny. And what Shiny is this brown, very dark brown, reddish brick color. It's like, to me it reminds me of like one of those darker brick colors that you see. And so with my Morphe tapered blending brush, we are just going to go in and grab that shade and place it right into our crease and move halfway through. Right, and once Shiny is applied, we are going to go back in with that Luxie 205 brush and just kind of blend out the edges. Make sure to move it And then upwards. The last shade that we are going to pop into is called Hiney, and it's this really pretty red coppery shade here. And just with our ring finger, we are going to take that shade and apply it all over the lid. You can dab it back and forth. With the ColourPop Super Shock shadows, I honestly feel like they apply nicer with a fingertip than they do an actual brush, so that's why I'm going in with my finger to apply this shade. Okay, and so once you have Honey applied to your top lid, what we are going to do next is just kind of clean up that edge there. And starting from the end of our eyelid and moving up to the brow bone, we're just going to kind of clean up that space there, so that way we get ready for our wing. And then once we have it cut out like this and nice and clean, we are going to go in with a liner. I am using the Sex Kitten liner by Tarte, and I'm just going to go ahead and create my winged liner. Okay, so once we have that winged liner on, our next step is actually going to be to jump into this Tarte Eye Jewels in the shade Silver. And what we're going to do is take this glittery end here and we are going to apply that directly on top of our winged liner. And I really like this because it has a very fine tip to it, so it's super easy to control, and we are just going to place that all over. The finished portion of our top lids. I am going to go ahead and put on the rest of my complexion, some false lashes, all of that good stuff, and I will be right back. Okay, you guys, I am back. I have false lashes on. I put the Pure Cosmetics Bombshell lashes on. These things are, I mean, they have a crazy amount of length and they are just super dramatic. So I absolutely love these lashes for like a special date night. So love these lashes. And then I went ahead and I applied my Wet n Wild Photo Finish Foundation. I love using this foundation because it is so full coverage. And then I also applied some light contour using my Ofra Cosmetics contour sticks, and my concealer today was my ColourPop concealer. So that is my complexion routine, and now we're going to get into the bottom lash line. So to start off with the bottom lash line, we're going to go back into Glitz, and we are going to apply this puppy all over our bottom lash line. We're just going to move that downwards. Once we have Glitz applied, we are going to go ahead and grab Shiny, and we are also going to pop that onto our bottom lash line, but we're only going to focus that just on this outer half here. Okay, and to finish off the eyes, what we are going to do is take the last shade in the ColourPop Laura Lee Quad, which is the shade Ritz, which is this beautiful kind of golden shade here. And with our pinky finger, what we're going to do is we are going to apply that to our inner corner and then also to our brow bone. As you can see, it just kind of lifts everything up. And I really like this shade. It kind of ties in with the silver that we have going on our wings, so I really like it. And so now we are going to get into the rest of the face. I did some light contour, but I wanted to show you what products I might gravitate towards when it comes to bronzing at my face, the highlighters, and everything when it comes to Valentine's Day. So we are first going to get started with bronzer, and today I will be using my Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer. I love this bronzer. I know it's expensive. I know it's like $50, but oh boy, is this thing amazing. It just has such a natural bronze to it that I just love the way it applies and the way it looks. Okay, once we have that bronzer applied, we are going to go ahead and jump into blush. I am using the Lorac Light Source blushes. This one is in the shade Aurora, and I love the Lorac highlighters and blushes because I think they just look so natural on the skin. And last but not least, I wanted, for highlighter anyways, I wanted to go with a different shine than normal. So I gravitated towards this Becca Cosmetics highlighter. And I know this one was limited edition a while back, but it's this really pretty purple hue, so I know like probably Wet n Wild. I'll link a good dupe for this one down below because I know that you can find it in like the Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighting kit and a few other ones. So I'll find a good dupe for this shade here, but I really wanted something purpley. And as you can tell, like it just has a very beautiful purpley shift to it, and I felt like for Valentine's Day that would look really nice with this look. So we are going to go ahead and take this highlighting brush. It's by the brand Estetica, and we are going to pop that. And last but not least, to finish off this face, we are going to spray our face really quick and set everything all in using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. This is my favorite setting spray of all time. But last but not least, we have our lips. And for lips today, what I wanted to do is pull off a very bright pink lipstick because it's Valentine's Day. Of course, you can pull off a bright pink lipstick on Valentine's Day. And so the shade that I'm actually going to be using is called Valentine, and it's from Kylie Cosmetics, and it's from the last year's Valentine's Day launch. But I wanted to show you a good dupe as well, because obviously this one is not in stock anymore, but this is one of my favorite shades, and I just think it's perfect for Valentine's Day. So a definite good dupe is actually the ColourPop shade in the shade Wednesday. So this one will work perfectly. It almost matches identical to this shade here called Valentine. So before we dived into the lips, I wanted to explain that and just show you a good dupe, because I don't believe this one is available anymore. So I just wanted to show you something that you could use differently. And then plus this one's only like $6 anyways. So yeah. But anyways, we are going to dive in with the lip liner. And to finish off that highlight, I'm actually just going to go pop this Becca highlighter, and just using my pinky, I'm just going to... Okay, you guys, so that concludes today's Valentine's Day video. I do really hope that you enjoyed this look. I wanted to create something super glam, super bold, and super bright that will be perfect for that special romantic date you might have, or even if you were just like Landon and I, where we just stay in and hang out with the dogs all day. I still like to get all dolled up and cook them dinner. So no matter what you're doing on Valentine's Day, this look will suit everything, and I do really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. I really enjoyed playing around with the Laura Lee / ColourPop collab that they did for that No Kill Shelter. Honestly, those shades are just perfect. I mean, you can use these shades for every day, or else you can create a dramatic look like I did today. So I am just in love with this look. And again, this bright, bold pink lip, which is just perfect for Valentine's Day. Again, you can find that shade through ColourPop in the shade Wednesday, instead of the Kylie Cosmetics liquid lipstick that I used today. So, but overall, I do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below before you leave. And I will see everyone in my next video. Bye!